YouTube? I am. Feed me chicken. How the cluck are you? Well, here we are. We're in October and you're here to see my pickups. Now, word of warning. I have gone on a massive manual hunt. Well, massive for me anyway. Now, watching a lot of you guys out there in YouTube land has basically shaped how I see my own collection, you see. I now basically can't stand seeing a platinum version of games within my game collection. And if a game's incomplete, like if it's incomplete for like the PS1, PS2, Mega Drive, Master System, except obviously for the likes of the N64, the Super Nintendo or the Game Boy, I'm generally gonna remember it and want to complete that game. So that's where most of this comes from, is the fact that I want to complete games. And obviously if you saw my last video, you know I've got a lot of incomplete games. So, without further ado, and with enough of me rambling on, shall we see what I got? Let's go!
Okay, YouTube, take my hand as we head off out into the wild. I wonder what it is we will come back with to show the entire YouTube universe. While out in the wild, I took myself to Scunthorpe, and here we got Hour of Victory on the Xbox 360. It was a cash generator store and only cost me 99p. Lovely condition. Here we have Escape from Dead Island. I thought the art style in this looked absolutely amazing, which is one of the reasons I picked it up. £2.50. It was from a Retford charity shop. I have some of the other Dead Island games, but this one looks very different in its art style. Now, the next three games are from a local game shop near me. This is Sarges War. This was 50p. Again, it's an Army Man game, and if you've watched my videos before, I don't think the Army Men game are that bad. So yeah, Sarges War. It looks good. It looks like it's going to have a lot of humour in it, so I'm looking forward to playing it. PlayStation 2. Here we have Puyo Pop Fever on the PlayStation 2. Now, I think this was also 50p. Unfortunately, the disc is scratched to absolute shit. The manual has a massive tear in the front, but it's 50p. And why did I pick it up? Now, my wife, she enjoyed the Bubble games, and this is very similar. Can get very, very tricky at times. And it's just fun. So I can sit down with my wife, have a little game with her, because she's not really that much of a gamer. So, you know, games like this, it's just fun to play. You know, the colours are bright. You know, the different, as you can see, the different shapes of the blobs that are coming down. They give a challenge element to it. And then like when you start to clear it and it chucks you over the other side again, there's your challenge. But 50p, you can't complain. Here we have Stealth Force on the PlayStation 2. I think this cost me £1.50. Again, for the PlayStation 2. But I was eyeing these games up at this shop for a while. I was quite captivated with this one, as you can see from the footage. I just don't think it looked bad on the back graphics. So, yeah, I thought we'll grab this, give it a go. CEX purchases. Just the one lowly purchase from CEX. However, a very happy one. Devil's Third, which cost me £13.95 all in. A game that Gaming Off the Grid highlighted. It was a game I've forgotten about. Apparently it has wonky controls, but I'm really looking forward to giving this one a go. It's time to buy off of Facebook. On one of the Facebook pages that I am joined to, I made two purchases off of one person. The person in question is Michael Dolman. I spent £11 on these two games. So the first one is on the PlayStation 1, and that's Speed Freaks. So as you can tell, doing the maths, each game costs £5.50 each, all in. Now, Speed Freaks seems to be a game that when I started looking for it, it was around the £5 mark. It's now around £8 mark, and that's excluding postage. So to get £5.50 all in, I was like, it's complete, that's fine, I'm going to take it. The introduction to this game is so long, so I thought I'd just give you a little glance at what the characters look like. It's definitely in the style of your Mario Kart and whatever else. I actually found it rather difficult to control, in all honesty. I found these two very funny, Buster and Wedgie. When I saw Wedgie as a name, I was cracking up. But yeah, it's fine. You know, the game's got humour. It doesn't take itself too seriously, which is great. And yeah, I may have found it difficult to control, but I am so out of touch with my games. And this is a game here for the PlayStation 2, ExZeus. I had never heard of this game. Now, doing a little bit of YouTube research and looking for someone who's played it before, the game kind of reminds me of Space Harrier crossed with Sin and Punishment on the N64, or even on the Wii. That's kind of the style I feel it plays like, and you're seeing the footage here anyway. This is obviously the introduction to the controls for the game. I was quite impressed with how it looked, and I obviously am looking forward to giving this a bash at some point. When I looked on eBay because when I was going to buy this game from Mr. Dolman, he wasn't sure what he was going to sell it for. I mean, we obviously agreed on £5.50 all in, which I think is not a bad price, because when I looked on eBay, the only sold listing was for a platinum version of the game, and that was £7. I can't remember what the postage was for it. So, complete, it's not platinum, and it looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun to play. I think £5.50, I got a good deal out of it. So, yeah, happy days. ExZeus on the PlayStation 2. It's time for the cyber pickups. Let's hit up eBay. So, you are seeing Heart of Darkness, and you're seeing the manual only. However, when I purchased this off eBay, it did come with its front and rear inlay. £3.49 for a manual, front and rear inlay. So that was a cracking deal. And obviously this completes it. Here we have Area 51, the manual. I actually got this off of eBay for £2.49. As you know from a previous video of mine, this was missing its manual and front inlay. Now I'm just missing the front inlay. Here we have Carmageddon, manual only. This completes my game, and this was a £3.75 purchase. And now I can just pull it out and know it's complete. Spot on. Here you're going to see the front and rear inlays for Ape Escape. I had forgotten that I did have the manual for this, so I was very, very happy to open my case and find the manual in it. But £4.95 completes this game. Again, happy days. Here we have the rear inlay to Micromaniacs, £1.75. If you recall my last video, this was another one of those 50p disc onlys that I bought. So as you can see, I'm just missing the manual and front inlay. Moving on, we've got Tom and Jerry, House Trap, the manual only. I now need to gets the front and rear inlays, but $2.99, I've made a start. And it's the same with this next purchase, £1.95, and I am now the owner of Grudge Warriors manual for the PS1. So just the front and rear inlays to go. B-movie. We have the manual staring us right in the face here. £1.90, which I thought was brilliant. Like the other two, I am just missing the front and rear inlays. Here we have Quackshot for the Mega Drive. Manual only. Now, I thought this wasn't a bad deal, to be honest with you. This was £3.85 with £1.15 postage packaging. I didn't think that was too bad for this manual, and it's now complete. Skitchin. Now, this game just seems to be rising and rising in price. Now, I actually thought this price wasn't too bad. It was £5 for the manual and £1.40 for postage. It does, when you say it out loud, it does seem quite expensive, but if you look on eBay, this price is just going up and up and up. World of Illusion, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Now, this is a replacement for mine because mine had a tear in the front. This was £3.50 all in, and instead of having a piece of a manual hanging out, it looks nice and complete and lovely. Here, Winter Challenge, £2.69 all in for this manual. I do not own the Summer Challenge yet, but I think these are a bit underrated. They're nothing compared to Olympic Gold. Olympic Gold is amazing, but these are still great games. Now this to me was a bargain. Advent Rising on the original Xbox is complete, but this game goes from anywhere between £12 to £20 on eBay. This was a gamble. It came complete, and I only paid £6.31 all in. Happy days. Yes. Now, if you did watch my last video, I purchased WrestleMania on the GameCube, and this is Day of Reckoning 2 on the GameCube. Now, as you can see, from just this opening vignette, the graphics look like this in the game, and they are like 100 times better than the WrestleMania game. The Day of Reckoning, the first one, when I played it, I really found the controls easy. I do think they've revamped the controls for this one, because when I was trying to play this one just to give it a go, I found it difficult to get to grips with what the controls were and what I was meant to be doing, which annoys me slightly because I usually find wrestling games quite easy. However, still a great game. Right, now this game I had never heard of before. I'm not quite sure how it is I think this might have been where someone was selling their PlayStation 2 collection, or they had like a big bundle on Facebook, and this game was kind of sitting in there. But I bought it off eBay. I bought it for £2.99. This was a gamble because it was from one of those like book CD video game places where they never list whether it's got a manual or not. Unfortunately, I lost this time. It doesn't have a manual, so I will have to try it down at some point. But I don't actually think this looks like a bad game, although when you look at this guy running sideways, I'm not sure what the hell his legs are doing. But it doesn't look that bad. So, Trigger Man. Right, now this game got me excited. The game in question here is a rescue shot on the PlayStation 1. And it plays much in the style of Point Blank, which is fantastic because I love Point Blank. But the reason that it got me excited was because when I was looking at this game, I didn't see it for anything less than £25. And it was anywhere up to like £30, £35. I got it for £11.50 all in, and I think I did really well. So I give myself a pat on the back. It was complete. It only had a minor crack in the case on the back, which I think put people off. But to me, I picked up a bargain. £11.50. And it's Rescue Shop on the PlayStation 1. And this is the Heron in the bunch, because obviously this is not an eBay purchase. This is Fired Up, which I bought off Amazon, and I believe I only paid like £2 all in. It's now time for my drug dealer bargains. Now, for those of you who don't know, the man in the video is a very good friend of mine. I called him my drug dealer. Obviously, games are the drugs, and he is my dealer. So let's crack on, shall we? Well, let's begin with a freebie. So, if you remember in my last video, I bought loose discs from my drug dealer at 50p each. A Kuji was one of them, and he ended up getting another bundle, and the manual was in that bundle, and he gave it to me for free. So now all I need to do is get the inlays. Here was a wicked deal. I jumped straight at it. All three of these beauties for a £5. Yes, please. Here we have a Spyro 2 in Game Boy Advance, and this was £2. Again, I think I got the first one, so and he had that for sale as well. But yeah, £2. Here we have Simpsons Road Rage on the Game Boy Advance. This one again, this was £2. I almost turned it away because I thought this was the one that was crap on the Game Boy Advance, but I was wrong. We have Tetris DX. I enjoy Tetris on the original Game Boy. I don't enjoy all versions of it, but this was £2. And as you'll see in a minute, it plays, well, this part of it looks like it just plays exactly like the original one. So, £2 Game Boy game, bit of variation to it, I'm sure. Super James Pond. Now, if you saw my rewards video for leveling up, you will know that I got James Pond on the Switch, and that I own 1, 2, and 3 on the Mega Drive. I still think this is a class game. I have never played the Game Boy version, so when this came up again, £2, I was like, right, I'm going to take this because I want to see what it's like. So I've taken it, and I'm going to see what it's like.
Well, thank you very much for watching. That's all I've got for this month. I would like to just say to all the subscribers I've got, thank you so much for subscribing. If you are a new subscriber to my channel, I appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. Hopefully this content is something that you will like and share and subscribe to. If you haven't already, please leave a comment down below. Let me know how the cluck it is with you. Let me know if there's anything that you feel I can improve in my channel. I'm always open to those sorts of suggestions. Or just drop me a line to chat to me. Anyway, all I can say for now is thank you for watching and stay safe.